Hey guys, Miss Body here, preparing you for virtual learning assignment 1, identify quadratic patterns in Khan Academy. We did complete one problem already. I'm going to give you some final tidbits on that problem, and then we're going to do the second problem, and maybe the third if we have time. All right, so we did look at these 3 quadratic identities, all right, and we were trying to figure out which one that the first problem would fit. So here's the problem we did for problem 1 in Khan Academy. We said that this problem had the form u squared plus 2uv plus v squared. Okay, that's what we did in the video before this one. And I do want to note that that's the same as u plus v squared. Okay, so that's the whole reason we have these identities. You see here, u squared plus 2uv plus v squared is the same as u plus v all squared. Okay, because in Khan Academy, you have these 3 options right here. You don't have this side, okay? But these are the same. That's why we call them identities, because both sides are equal, okay? So just want to make a note of that. So the first problem has that form, u plus v squared, okay? Which is the same as u squared plus 2uv plus v squared. All right, for our second problem, we have this, okay? Once again, I recommend you look at the first video so you can understand what's going on, because I'm probably not going to explain as thoroughly as I did in the first video. All right, but first thing first, we need to figure out which one of these identities we're going to set this equal to. So if we look at this problem, right, and we look at our identities, all right, we see, once again, the first one would work for us because it has 3 positive terms. The second one probably wouldn't work because of this minus for the middle term. And then the third one definitely wouldn't work because it only has 2 terms. And then the last term is negative, okay? So we're going to set this equal to this, okay? So we're going to set this equal u squared plus 2uv plus v squared, okay? All right, so we're going to do 3 things. We're going to set 4x to the 6th power equal to u squared. 4x to the 6th power equal to u squared. And then we're going to set the middle terms equal to each other. So 10x cubed times y equal to 2uv. And then we're going to set the last terms equal 25 and v squared. So we have 25 equals v squared. Okay. All right. For part A, we want to solve for u. So in order to solve for u, I need to take the square root of both sides. So I'm taking the square root of both sides. All right. And then we can use our scratch area here. So in order to simplify the square root of 4x to the 6th power, we need to do some expanding. We call that LHS, left-hand side. So we know that 4 would be 2 times 2. So that would be the square root of 2 times 2. X to the 6 will be 6 x's multiplied together, like so. And then because of our imaginary index of 2, we need groups of 2. Okay, so we have our groups of 2. For each group, only one comes out. So we have 2 times x times x times x. All right, and since we have 3 x's multiplied together, that would be x cubed. So we have 2 times x cubed. Okay, so we can replace that on here. So this will be 2x cubed. And then we saw from the previous video that the square root of u squared is just going to be u. Okay, just to save time. All right, so we're done solving for u. Next, we want to solve for v. Okay, we want to solve for this v. But before we can solve for v, remember, we need to substitute our u. Okay, we said u is 2x cubed. So I'm going to substitute 2x cubed for this u. Okay, so we have 10x cubed. Left-hand side will not change. So this side stays the same. It's just when we come over here, instead of u, I'm going to use 2x cubed. And then v will still be here. Okay. bring this down again, 10x cubed times y. 2 times 2 is 4. X cubed stays there, and then v comes down. Remember, we want to solve for v, okay? So that means I need to divide both sides by 4x cubed. Okay, so have a slight problem here. 4 doesn't cancel out. We end up reducing 10 over 4 to get 5 over 2. And then the x cubes will cancel. Okay, so we get 5 over 2. If you divide 10 by 2, you get 5. If you divide 4 by 2, you get 2. So that's how I'm getting 5 over 2. All right, x cubes will cancel, and then y is left on the left side. Okay. On this side, of course, we get v. That's why we divide it by 4x cubed, so that the 4x cubes would cancel. So 4x cubes cancel here, and we get v equals 5/2 y. Okay. Now let's go to part C. We want to verify that whatever we get for v, it should be the same as this. But let's see what happens. If I want to solve for v, I need to take the square root of both sides. Okay. So what's the square root of 25? It's just 5. The square root of v squared would just be v. The same as how we got u when we took the square root of u squared. Okay, so we get 5 equals v here, but we have 5 over 2 times y equals v here. So these do not match. These are not matching, so I'm going to say no match. Okay, so that means that our original problem, 4x to the 6 plus 10x cubed y plus 25, it will not match a pattern. Okay, so, all right, so our problem does not match any pattern. Okay, so this does not match a pattern. All right, so I'm going to stop this video and then I'll do a new video for the third problem. All right, so this one does not match a pattern.